Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Please remain standing for the posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated.
You ready? Good morning. I'm Peter Provenzano, Chancellor at Oakland Community College, and welcome to our 53rd commencement ceremony. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, congratulations to all of our graduates. We're all very, very proud of you. For those who are not able to attend today's event, we are streaming live on Facebook, so everyone please say hello to Miranda. Hey, Miranda. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished guest, Dr. Salvatore Solort Pons, who is President and CEO of the Detroit Institute of Arts. Under Salvatore's leadership, the DIA has become one of OCC's closest partners. Throughout this year, our faculty participated in professional development that was provided by the DIA. And beginning this August, our campuses will be home to an array of artwork through the DIA's Inside Out program, something we're really very excited about. Thank you for your leadership. I would also like to recognize all of those who have worked tirelessly to ensure that our students achieve their certificates and degrees this morning. Please stand and remain standing until I've made all of the introductions. First, I'd like to recognize our Board of Trustees. John McCulloch. Chair McCulloch was elected to the OCC Board in 2014. Pamela Jackson. Secretary Jackson was elected to the OCC Board of Trustees in 2016. Shirley Bryant. Trustee Bryant was first elected to the OCC Board of Trustees in 2008. And Kathleen Bertolini. Kathleen was elected to the OCC Board of Trustees in 2016. Thank you. We are also honored to have a member of our foundation board here with us this morning. Each year, the foundation provides approximately 400 scholarships to students who otherwise could not achieve their dreams. Please join me in recognizing Richard Burkfield, Chair of the Foundation Board. Now, let me introduce our Faculty Grand Marshal, John Mitchell. John is chairperson of the College Academic Senate, and he's also an English faculty member here at OCC. The next group of members are my leadership team. Please stand and be recognized and remain standing. Dr. Kathy Mays. Kathy is Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Lori Przmyzinski. Lori is Vice Chancellor for Student Services. Karen Bethanti. Karen is Vice Chancellor for Human Resources. Bob Montgomery. Bob is Chancellor for Information Technologies. Dan Genuine. Dan is Interim Vice Chancellor for Marketing and Communications and is our Foundation Executive Director. Dr. Timothy Sherwood. Tim is Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Joe Petrosky. Joe is also Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. And Douglas Smith. Doug is our Executive Director for Government and Community Relations. Thank you all. Now, will all faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Go ahead, stand up. Stay standing for just 1 minute. And will all the family and friends who cared for and encouraged our graduates also please stand and be recognized? Thank you for supporting our amazing students. Now, let's share some extraordinary stories featuring our graduates. What do each of these incredible students have that each of you have as well? You're all leaders. If you're the first person in your family to graduate from college, you're a leader. If you didn't give up on your education despite some challenges, you are a leader. If you are walking across this stage today and your eyes are on a brighter future, you are a leader. Today's graduation is a celebration of your leadership. You are truly amazing. Let's talk a minute about Telek, who left his home to learn English and found a new trade. This is Telek's story.
I actually came here to travel in 2012. Then I decided why not to take my master's degree here and learn some English, because when I just came I didn't speak pretty much any English. So I had to start with ESL classes, and I just decided to start with something small and something related to the degree that I'm going to be getting. So I will learn not only the ways people study here in the United States, but also the language, the terminology, the studying process in general. And I absolutely love the OCC classes, and I start straight up with my core classes, which is automotive servicing, and I just kept taking them. I just couldn't stop. You are learning something new every day. With the technology changing every year, it's very important to be up to date on whatever the field you're going to.
Coming to America takes courage. Telek, please stand and be recognized. The most common cause of autism is Fragile X, and few people with Fragile X attend college, let alone making it to the dean's list. But not Indigo. This is her story.
If you see me, you probably wouldn't realize that I do have special needs, because I certainly don't look like it. I have Fragile X syndrome, and it can cause several special needs, including autism, being nonverbal. Some people can be more affected than others, so it really depends on who you meet. and I am more of a higher functioning individual considering I was able to go off to college. It can be difficult at times, no matter what your abilities are, because that's just how school is, especially at the college level. But once you know what you're doing and what you're comfortable with, especially when you figure out your major, it can get a lot easier. And also, having the support of your family and friends, and really finding the teachers and people who work well with you. I decided to go into library because I've always really had a love of reading, and I've had experience going to libraries on and off for basically before I was born even. I like the fact that you could learn like a whole bunch of stuff. Like we learned about circulation, and we learned about how to do processing and ordering of materials. And so I love to be a part of being in a library, and it's just one of the places I love to be. Oakland Community College is a great place to come for your education because it's a great first step if you are planning to go ahead and with your studies. And the atmosphere is just really fun, and there's just a lot of things you can do on campus. I think I like that there's so many different opportunities you could go for here. I enjoyed taking my classes. I taken some classes that were just for fun, just to take the edge off of things. It's been a little tried, but mostly it's been a really good time here, and I'm just really excited that I'm almost about to graduate college.
Indigo. You're going to be a great librarian someday. Okay, Cyril. Are you ready? Cyril is president of the Nursing Association, and he has a very loud cheering section over there. He's receiving his Nursing and Associate's degree in science. Let's hear his story.
I worked in law enforcement for 15 years, and I suffered a traumatic brain injury. I lost my memory, didn't even know who my wife was. After I got hurt, my doctor kind of said, this was your life. You're just going to kind of be a vegetable. And here I am standing, proving him wrong. I'm 3 classes away from graduation. A lot of people don't understand that the nursing program, the books, the uniforms, the cost adds up. But with the donors' help, it was the light at the end of the tunnel. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for the scholarships I've received. I'd have probably had to take a semester off. My goal is when I finish, I will be able to give back to the people who have helped do this for me and my family. It's making me emotional now because it really has. I wouldn't be here without it.
Cyril is just another testimony of leadership and perseverance. This is just a small sample of the amazing students that we have here at OCC. Many of our students have overcome incredible odds to obtain their degree or certificate. And I know that each of you have your own unique story about how you found your passion, your pathway to phenomenal careers and an educational achievement. There's another group of extraordinary individuals that deserve recognition, especially as today is Armed Services Day. If you are a veteran or active duty member graduating today, please stand. This exceptional group of graduates can be recognized by their red, white, and blue cords on their gown. Now, to our audience, if you are serving or have served in the armed forces, also please stand. Now it is my distinct pleasure to welcome our resident Shakespearean and faculty Grand Marshal, John Mitchell.
I am pleased to introduce our student speaker, Abigail Paschal. Abby began her journey at OCC as a recipient of the Chancellor's Scholarship. She served as Vice President of Leadership for the Auburn Hills Campus Chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Abby also served as a student ambassador. She will be transferring to Oakland University this fall. Please help me welcome Abby to the podium.
Good morning. How rewarding it is to be a part of such great accomplishment today. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us. It is an honor and privilege to be asked to give this address. I would like to tell you my journey through OCC, how the unexpected opportunities have shaped me as a person, and why I believe it is an important message to share with friends, family, and the community. 2 years ago, I made the decision to attend Oakland Community College, having received the Chancellor Scholarship. At the same time, I attended my first OCC event, the Chancellor Scholarship Recipient Luncheon. Here, I had the privilege of meeting Chancellor Provenzano for the first time. It was also at this luncheon where I learned of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. For the same reason I chose to attend OCC, I wanted to join PTK as soon as I could. Scholarship money. First arriving at OCC, I devised what I thought was the best plan for me. I had access to scholarship money, I would take my classes, I would most definitely not get involved, and I would be transferring before I knew it. Well, a year and a half ago, I attended my first PTK meeting. By the end, I somehow found myself as Vice President of Leadership for the following year at the Auburn Hills chapter. My plan was beautifully ruined in one fell swoop. About 1 year ago, the president of the Auburn Hills chapter of PTK encouraged me to apply for the Student Ambassador program. Without completely knowing what I would be getting into, but loving the way the big $1,000 scholarship written across the application looked, I applied. A month later, I was graciously accepted into the program, helping develop essential leadership skills incumbent with the great honor of representing the college. 9 months ago, yet another opportunity presented itself when I saw an open call for students to participate in OCC's newest marketing campaign, Excellence Empowered. Seeing I could possibly be on a billboard, and who wouldn't want to be on a billboard, I called to see if they needed another face. Little did I know the local fame I would step into. Although I was never put on a billboard along I-75, I did make the OCC homepage a couple of times and appear in a few different videos. So I suppose I can accept not having my face on a billboard. 6 months ago, I had the opportunity to head up one of PTK's most impactful projects. This past year, our team decided to focus on human trafficking in this region of Michigan. With the help of the PTK officers, faculty, and administration, the student body was able to create the Hope for Survivors Foundation Scholarship, a scholarship for those affected by human trafficking to attend OCC and continue their education. 5 months ago, I became an official OCC employee when I was asked to be a supplemental instruction leader. 2 months ago, I made the commitment to participate in graduation. 1 month ago, I was given the opportunity to speak with you today, and here we are. After 2 years at OCC, I have earned ample scholarship money, built leadership qualities through student organizations and classes, developed close professor-student relationships, made numerous faculty and administration connections, and created lasting friendships. The path through OCC was not the one I planned or expected, but one I will forever be deeply grateful for. Upon deciding to attend OCC, I was told that I wouldn't do very well here, that it was just a community college. It took me a few months, but I learned we are so much more than just a community college. We are a college with over 500 degrees and programs, are the #1 transfer institution in Michigan, and are the lowest tuition in the state, helping reduce the burden of student loan debt. OCC is an institute for new career paths and second opportunities. These things are great aspects of the college, but what really makes us exceptional are the people that make up OCC. We have professors that genuinely care about student success, administration who authentically dedicate themselves to empowering the college, and faculty that volunteer their time as advisors for clubs and student organizations. However, what makes OCC extraordinary is us, the student body. Coming from all over the world and proceeding down different paths, we're united in diversity. We are mothers and fathers. We are future tradesmen, nurses, public servants, doctors, teachers, CEOs. We will be leaders in the workplace, classrooms, and life. We are excellence empowered. We are the Oakland Community College graduates of 2019. Go Raiders!
Well, good morning. I'm John McCullough, Chair of the Oakland Community College Board of Trustees. I have the distinct pleasure this morning of introducing our keynote speaker today, Salvador Salort Pons, who is the Director, President, and Chief Executive Officer of the Detroit Institute of Arts. Dr. Salort Pons has been instrumental in revitalizing the Detroit Institute of Arts in making it into the treasure it is today. As the Chancellor mentioned, the DIA is one of OCC's valued partners, and through this partnership, OCC faculty, staff, and students are reaping the benefits. Dr. Salort Pons began at the DIA in 2008. He was named the Elizabeth and Alan Sheldon Curator of European Paintings and head of the European Art Department in 2011. 2 years later, he added the role of Executive Director of Collection Strategies and Information, overseeing one of the largest divisions in the museum. Dr. Salort Pons organized a number of exhibitions for the DIA, acquired important Spanish works for its collection, and played a key role in the conception of the museum's strategic plan. He was appointed Director, President, and Chief Executive Officer in October 2015. In June 2016, Dr. Salort Pons was conferred the Order of the Star of Italy at the rank of officer by the Italian government for being a foreign national who aided the promotion and preservation of an Italian national prestige abroad. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Salort Pons.
Good morning. Good morning, parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, and most important, the graduates. My name is Salvador Salort Pons, and I am the Director, President, and CEO of the Detroit Institute of Arts. First, I'd like to thank Oakland Community College for inviting me to speak today. I am honored to join you in celebrating this momentous achievement in your lives. Today, we join your family, friends, teachers, and mentors who have helped you along the way in supporting and celebrating your hard work and dedication. Let's give a big hand to the Oakland Community College class of 2019. Come on. Education is a critical foundation to building a better life and fulfilling career. My story started in Spain, where I grew up and studied geography, history, and art. I moved to Detroit in 2008, joining the Detroit Institute of Arts as Assistant Curator of European Paintings. Over the past decade, I have held many roles at the DIA. In 2015, I became the director of the DIA, one of the best museums in the world. The DIA provides one-of-a-kind access to history, culture you cannot experience in books, on television, or online. We have one of the largest and most significant art collections in the United States. with more than 62,000 pieces of art that date from the world's earliest civilizations to the present. I am also proud to announce our new partnership with Oakland Community College. With OCC, we will help students improve critical thinking skills and serve families with young children. If I have learned one thing in my career, it is that artists inspire us to think differently, to look at things with a fresh perspective. They challenge conventional wisdom and go against the grain to make a difference in their communities. And I believe many of you will do the same thing. When I was developing this speech, I naturally thought of several accomplished artists to draw inspiration from and help us celebrate your success today. All of these artists are featured at the DIA, a collection that belongs to all of us. Together, we all own this museum. And I encourage you to take advantage of our free admission for Oakland, Macomb, and Wayne County residents. These inspiring artists show us how to reinvent ourselves, how to persevere. They call on us to advocate for justice, to use our skills and talent for social change, and help inspire the next generation. I believe we can all draw inspiration from the lives of great artists. Whether you studied business, criminal justice, engineering, or the culinary arts. I hope the stories I shared today about Pablo Picasso and Elizabeth Catlett inspire you to create a better world for all. I hope artists such Diego Rivera and Vincent van Gogh spark your creativity and expand your horizons to unite humankind. Pablo Picasso was one of the most influential artists in the 20th century. And the DIA is home to more than 100 pieces of his art. Picasso was not only an artist, he was also an innovator and an instrumental figure in modern and contemporary art. From Picasso, we can learn about the art of reinvention. Some of you, like Picasso, may have reinvented yourself several times to get where you are today. Throughout his life and career, Picasso went through many phases as an artist. He looked within himself, the world and the people around him for inspiration and creating his masterpieces. He started as a classical painter, getting inspiration from the works of the past. Later, he developed works that show figures with blue and rose colors. He was reflecting upon both the difficult and happy aspects of life. His work in the early 1900s was inspired by African artifacts, where he found the essence of human creativity. Picasso later helped develop a style of painting called Cubism, using two-dimensional geometric forms to depict the world around him. He was always exploring. He was always investigating the human form and the surrounding environment. His work was constantly evolving. You can see in his work the rebirth and reinvention of a person who aims to understand the world. He translated his emotions and thoughts in many different forms, inspiring many generations of artists. Whether you are a cybersecurity specialist, a nurse, or a painter like Picasso, strive in your field to be creative, to reinvent yourself. Be an artist in your life and continue exploring, learning, and expressing your truth. Elizabeth Catalan was an African-American sculptor, teacher, and women's advocate. In graduate school, her professor encouraged her to create works of what she knew best. With that in mind, she began creating art depicting women and children. Her work showed the strength and dignity of African American women. Her art conveys important social issues related to race, gender, and class. Her subjects range from maternal images to portraits of historical figures like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Harriet Tubman. You can see Catalan's art at the DIA in the General Motors Center for African American Art, the first curatorial department exclusively devoted to African American art at a major museum in the United States. Catalan believed art should be approachable and benefit all people. She said, and I open quote, "I have always wanted my art to service my people, to reflect us, to relate to us, to stimulate us, to make us aware of our potential." End quote. Like Catalan, each of us can be an advocate for social change. In whatever you pursue, remember, you can play a role in ensuring accessibility, equity, and social justice. Diego Rivera, a renowned Mexican muralist, is another artist you might have heard of. His Detroit industry murals inside Rivera Court at the DIA are inspiring. They are considered the finest example of Mexican mural art in the United States and have been named a National Historic Landmark. These murals depict industry and technology as the culture of Detroit, a culture that was built with the hands of men and women from all over the world. Rivera was married to Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. This extraordinary couple spent months in Detroit in 1932 when Rivera was commissioned to paint the murals at the DIA. And it was there that Frida emerged as an artist in her own right. Rivera believed that art belonged on public walls rather than in private galleries. He used art to hold a mirror to society, to show the good and to show the bad. He reminds us to use our talent and skills for the greater good, for social change. Throughout your time at OCC, you have gained the skills and knowledge you can use to make your community a better place. And sometimes, making our community a better place means telling difficult stories so that we can learn and grow as human beings. Rivera shows us that. The artist, Vincent van Gogh, can teach us a lot about the importance of making mistakes, overcoming obstacles and failure, as well as resiliency. Despite of being one of the most prolific artists in history, Van Gogh faced many struggles in his personal life and career. But Van Gogh's ambitions were never dismissed by what others considered his failures. His younger brother financially supported him because he was not successful in many of his ventures. He even worked with an art dealership in London and Paris, and he was dismissed. He tried his hand at teaching in England. He worked in a bookstore in the Netherlands. The son of a minister, Van Gogh became a preacher, and he was even dismissed from that job. Van Gogh did not experience much success as an artist during his lifetime. Despite the lack of recognition and struggles he experienced, Van Gogh always pursued his passion. And he created more than 800 paintings in his decade-long career as an artist. He was a visionary, and he believed his work was a positive contribution to humankind. And he was right. While the society in which he lived was not prepared to understand or accept his talent, today, we are all inspired by his vision, his love for nature, and his forward-thinking paintings. You can see his self-portrait, the first Van Gogh painting to enter a U.S. museum in the collection of the DIA. His legacy lives on, displayed on the walls of famous museums around the world. From Van Gogh, you can learn about the art of working hard in the face of failure and adversity, and how to be relentless in making your vision a reality. As you live here today with your degree, know that you will face challenges. And like Van Gogh, you can overcome them with hard work, persistence, and creativity. As you pursue your next step, remember what you can learn from this great artist. Whether you are continuing your education or beginning your career, reinvent yourself and embrace change and innovation like Pablo Picasso. Speak up, get involved, and advocate for social justice like Elizabeth Catalan. Use your skills and talent to promote social change like Diego Rivera. And when faced with adversity, when faced with hardship, think of the passion, dedication, and true love of Vincent Van Gogh. Congratulations to the Oakland Community College class of 2019.
And now, we will individually recognize the candidates for certificates and degrees earned at Oakland Community College. Presenting the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science and Certificate Programs is Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Joe Petrosky, assisted by Dean Thomas Hendricks, Dean Don Hutchinson, Interim Dean Mary Miles, and Dean Beverly Stanborough.
Will the candidates for certificates and degrees please rise and come forward to be recognized? Please remain standing until all graduates have received their diplomas.
Good morning. The first diploma this morning is given posthumously to Justin Michael Tucker, who would have received his Associates of Applied Science degree in Technological Sciences. He would also have graduated magna cum laude. Justin's family has chosen to receive his diploma privately. Please observe a moment of silence in Justin's honor. Thank you.
Cynthia Atiemo, magna cum laude.
Patrick Langley, cum laude.
Jamaica Dominique Anderson.
Jonathan Paul Lapierre II, cum laude.
Brandon Michael Ashburn.
Kimberly Renee Layton.
Serhi Altman.
Judy Ann Vanessa Lawrence, magna cum laude.
Aziz Ahmed Asidi, cum laude.
Lacey L. Lightman.
Courtney Marie Adams.
Leah Lapenzi, cum laude.
Marcus Gavin Andrews.
Ashley LaDon Lovell, cum laude.
Tricia Marie Armstrong, magna cum laude.
Ronisha Lorraine Lewis, cum laude.
Emily Alio.
Adrian Alicia Lee.
Rachel Morgan Ayers.
Tammy Lubiar, summa cum laude.
Gabriela Lovelli Acuna.
Cassandra Don Moronin, magna cum laude.
Michelle Anson.
Marissa Marsak.
Allison Elizabeth Barsh, cum laude.
Julie Irish Marcano, magna cum laude.
Philip Rodanovich Barusin, cum laude.
Tara Renee Maddox.
Tanisha Siobhan Barr, cum laude.
Paris McGee. John Charles Alsnamer, Jr.
Deborah Denise Adams.
Zita Astafkova, summa cum laude.
Angril Renee Brown.
Dorena McCullough.
Talisha S. Butts, cum laude.
Artisha Nicole McCoy, cum laude.
Rita Bato, summa cum laude.
Sarah Marie Naraki, magna cum laude.
Pamela Ann Borenstein, summa cum laude.
Zara Nasser.
Renatha Birch.
Alexa Murphy, cum laude.
To Darren A. Brundage.
Austin James Murphy.
Chris Beagle.
Bernita E. Moore.
Justin Blanchard.
Ellis J. Mouton.
Nicole Chevelle Brazil.
Tara Musti, magna cum laude.
Nicole Sharon Broom.
Kendall Morgan, Oakland Technical Early College.
Audrey L. Banks, cum laude.
Vince Mangia.
Erica Rochelle Baker.
Molly Jo Moore.
Brian Banks, magna cum laude.
Joseph Daniel Mitz.
David Allen Baker.
Nathan Thomas McIntyre, summa cum laude.
Robbie D. Berry.
Roxanne Pita.
Diane M. Beville.
Alexandra M. Pettit.
Christine N. Burnham.
Ron M. Pate, magna cum laude.
Ariana Eloni Biggins, cum laude.
Alethea Lynette Person.
Luz M. Baldwin.
Dalen Pearson.
Jiniad A. Biano.
Brandon James Patterson.
Ariana T. Burse.
Jesse A. Parasol, magna cum laude.
Lorraine A. Brown.
Tonalee M. Parks.
Alan Lionel Kane.
Alexandra Park, Oakland Technical Early College.
Tamara Azuela Copeland, cum laude.
Penelope Orsagos, summa cum laude.
Taylor S. Clowney.
Aisha Jai, summa cum laude.
Leah Renee Shalufo, cum laude.
Laura Beth Nickerson.
Heather July Clapper.
Matthew R. Neighbor.
Karina Campero Silva.
Liz Marie Nigron Bayer.
Danae Cota Avila, cum laude.
Shams Nazo Kuma Laude, cum laude.
Ashley N. Cruz.
Dominic Najer.
Mehdi Chowdhury.
Abulaisa, cum laude.
Dominique S. Coleman, cum laude.
Aleatras Santiago.
Christine D. Kroshek, summa cum laude.
Devin Kyle Saunders.
Miranda Jeanette Kristen, summa cum laude.
Jessica Sanchez, magna cum laude.
Sarah Kutzinger.
Maria Lugis Estades Sanhanges, magna cum laude.
Christopher Edward Kraft.
Frank Sabo.
Heather Marie Cross.
Sarah Rocks, summa cum laude.
Andrea Cabral Pizarro Chameri, summa cum laude.
Timothy James Rogers, summa cum laude.
Dorothy J. Clark.
Daniel Reagan, Oakland Technical Early College.
Sierra Simone Collier.
Ebony Michelle Reed, cum laude.
Fiona Connolly, magna cum laude.
Annalise Virginia Rabone, summa cum laude.
Miles Alexander Cordes, magna cum laude.
William Lester Raban IV, fifth.
Letitia Renee Carl, cum laude.
Samantha Paige Rosinski, cum laude.
Dina Herrick Damon, magna cum laude.
Matthew Lawrence Pulford.
Corinne Elizabeth Deratoni.
Christopher S. Proper, cum laude.
Carolyn Faye DeRosa, cum laude.
Alicia C. Powell.
Joel Daniel DeZarmo.
Kayla R. Puissant, summa cum laude.
Abel Leopoldo Diaz.
Tyler Terrell Shaw Jr., magna cum laude.
Mame Diera Uso Ju.
Dana Lynn Shannon.
Carmen Tanya Georgievsky.
Mallory Marie Shankin.
Nicole L. Draper, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Connolly Shanburn, summa cum laude.
Bianca Sable Du Bois.
Bliram Safa, magna cum laude.
Marilyn Drake, summa cum laude.
Stephen Alexander Siri.
Ross E. Dunlap, summa cum laude.
Amanda Therese C.
Linda Marlene Dempsey.
Jennifer Lynn Scott.
Allura Drain.
Valerie Nicole Schwininen.
Brianna Rochelle Dinkin.
Hunter Stephen Scholl.
Amber Ann Dobson.
Nicholas Scribner.
Harpasad Dactynamorthy.
Sabah Savea, summa cum laude.
Dennis P. Dietrich.
Gabriella Anna Steenson, cum laude.
Melissa Felt.
Jessary Sarah DeCuddy, magna cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Eichold, cum laude.
Joseph Jezrali.
Brittany N. Dupuy.
Chio Tanimoto, summa cum laude.
Kara C. Erskine.
Jennifer Jo Stark, summa cum laude. Darshale Marie Stanfield. Elizabeth Stride, summa cum laude.
Chiquita Taisha Evans, magna cum laude.
Demarche Span.
Amber J. Edmonds.
Daniel Spencer.
Anna Alicia Farr, cum laude.
Misuki Sochin Valet, magna cum laude.
Sarah B. Frazier, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Jennifer Smith.
Emily E. Fink, summa cum laude.
Tekana Lynn Singleton, cum laude.
Alicia Marie Fitch.
Ryan Arthur Silverthorne, magna cum laude.
Tanvir Fatima.
James Emery Simonji.
Jacob Freed.
Alexander Michael William Shoemaker, Oakland Technical Early College.
Skylar Alexa Garwolds, cum laude.
Kelsey Shields, magna cum laude.
Justin G. Gardner.
Melissa Dawn Schneider.
Angelo Garcia.
Erin Grace Shelton.
Elenia Michelle Gibson.
Chana N. Shelton, summa cum laude.
Ashley D. Gilreath, magna cum laude.
Patrick David Tallman.
Natasha Lynette Gordon.
Rod Andy Tate.
Christopher Allen Gratton, magna cum laude.
Joshua Joe Teitler.
Toria Nicole Green.
Valerie Lynn Terry Gomer.
Jeff Ash Gurnu, summa cum laude.
Carissa Thomas.
Maya Lee Hall.
Courtney Nicole Thomas, cum laude.
Jamie Ham.
Tadarius Thomas.
Aman Hamid Mohammed, cum laude.
Brian Christopher Thomas, cum laude.
Elena E. Handy, magna cum laude.
Earl Thomas III.
Marie E. Hanny, summa cum laude.
April Lee Thompson, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Hannigan, summa cum laude.
Miriam H. Tomika, magna cum laude.
Amber Harmala.
Garrett L. Toombs.
Dwayne Harrison.
Joseph John Torvinen, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Ann Hart.
Gregory Howard Trimble, summa cum laude.
Zakia Hayson.
Bradley M. Unsworth, magna cum laude.
Holly L. Heckman.
Mercedes Maclay Valencia, summa cum laude.
Adrian Leah Henhold. Ronald M. Hennig, magna cum laude.
Rachel Ann Young, summa cum laude.
Ethan Robert Hernay, cum laude.
Alicia Renea Young.
Leah M. Hickey.
Naomi R. Young.
Carrie M. Hines.
Casey Lynn Wolfram, summa cum laude.
Esther Patricia Hersher, summa cum laude.
James Keith Williams, magna cum laude.
Alexis R. Hoax, cum laude.
Kaylee Renee Williamson.
Megan Rose Houlihan.
Crystal L. Williamson.
Brett W. Howard.
Yvette LaSharon Whitney.
Kristen Tatiana Howard.
Catherine M. Wilson.
Kenneth Donald Hunter, summa cum laude.
Morgan Elizabeth Wilms, cum laude.
Travis John Edward Houlet.
Emily Donna Wilder, magna cum laude.
Jaquez Angelique Hunt.
Shay Lauren Yankel.
Jolene Alina Jabori, summa cum laude.
Yusuf Yaldo.
Henrietta L. Shaw Jackson, magna cum laude.
Monica Santea, summa cum laude.
Waina Denise Jackson.
Maria L. Valenzuela, cum laude.
Teresa Ramsey Jaju, cum laude.
Lindsay Elizabeth Fagesi.
Ronald D. Jenkins Jr., magna cum laude.
Amber L. White.
Kayla Louise Johnson.
Wesley Colin Whitaker, magna cum laude.
Kenyana T. Johnson. Shontarius K. Johnson. Cody Denton Jones, magna cum laude. Kelvin Carpel Judy, cum laude. Heather L. Kerber. Alicia Roxanne Kraft. Chelsea Megan Kipp. Noor Yaldo, magna cum laude. Mariana Keikos. Rachel Marie Coons, summa cum laude. Edward F. Keene, summa cum laude. Adam Kantouche, Oakland Technical Early College. Sandhya Cody. Carly A. Kenyon, cum laude. Star Kennedy, cum laude. Justin Kesto. Princess Chantel Brooks. Indigo T. Bukimi. Klek Zobolakuli. Catherine Diane Newman. Anna Clark.
Mia Renee Williams, cum laude.
Austin K. Bateman, summa cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Navarez, cum laude.
Pia Alaline, summa cum laude.
Dallas Michael McGee Henry, summa cum laude.
Cyril Blake Davis, cum laude.
Abigail Ray Paschal, summa cum laude, OCC Student Ambassador.
The candidates for certificates and degrees may be seated.
Chancellor Provenzano, on behalf of the faculty of Oakland Community College, I am pleased to present the candidates for certificates and degrees in applied science. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? These candidates are recommended for the appropriate certificates and degrees after certification of the completion of all requirements by the faculty and administration of Oakland Community College, as indicated with all due scholastic honors as has been determined.
It is indeed a pleasure, in consideration of the recommendation of the faculty and administration, to recognize these candidates for the various certificates and degrees with the scholastic honors for which they are certified. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Michigan and the Board of Trustees, I proudly confer upon you the certificate or associate degree for which you qualify. Would everyone please stand? Okay, graduates, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Please turn your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side. Now, we ask that you remain in the stands as our graduates will process outdoors and I welcome you to join me in congratulating these amazing students. Thank you, and go Raiders!